The gods are real, and guess what? They're as stupid as you think they are. THEOMACHY is a tabletop role-playing game I was paid to write, and it's about demigods and the power they embody. Being demigods means you're tasked with quite a few things by your dad, mom, or patron, which is to say you're expected to do whatever the fuck they want you to do and then get immediately caught up in their machinations. The setting takes place in Aether Space, a parallel world of gods and magic where things are just a little bit wonky, as gods, exiled there for lack of magic in the true world, try to replicate it to be as accurate to their perception of the world as possible. And when I say gods, I do mean the gods, as any and every pantheon is technically represented through the vast ocean of mystic magic goopy nightmare juice that divides them. Not to say they all get along, of course. Zeus and Jupiter want to murder one another, Loki keeps fucking with Dazbog over being a goody two-shoes, and the celestial bureaucracy is too busy trying to regulate everything everywhere all at once. But how does the game play? Borrowing cues from Ryutama of all things, each of the demigods' attributes are assigned a die size representing an overall competence. From there, they'll add two of them together and roll. You add your skill level to everything on top of it, and ta-da! Well, that's pretty simple, right? Well, things are getting a little bit complicated due to that divinity. The hero die is your natural ability to push it to the absolute limit. Every one of you has one. Starting at D4, that burning spark within you highlights your divine and tragic nature, as well as your drive that forces you to the absolute limit. Hell yeah. But what's a hero without their tragic fatal flaw? Which remove the hero die from the total of the roll, but how does that divinity manifest itself? Your armament and domain. Your armament is a literal or metaphorical expression of power. Each one of these grants your first few abilities and skills. Your domain is one aspect of your parentage that the demigod has manifested, granting them manifestations, expressions, and emanations. Manifestations are powers and ability that they've just kind of developed. A demigod of knowledge may be able to read any language, or a demigod of death being able to commune with the recently killed. Expressions are one-off-the-cuff abilities that demigod can perform. Earth demigods can try to make a check to learn about the local area, for example, while those embodying fear can intimidate someone far, far easier. Emanations are these keywords, however, that can be applied to different actions in combat. Let's take a look at example of war. The war domain has their specter of conflict, this innate birthright quality, but their rush of blood allows them to make second strikes, while rage against heavens can be triggered for any of their defensive actions, not to mention their divine wrath being applied to every single movement action they perform, each of these being able to be combined with their respective armament abilities and standard actions, or dozens of keyword-based combinations and actions. Oh, notepad, I hear you say. I can't do that much, right? Through the combination of training, learning, and developing, the hero can gain more keywords, more manifestations, and generally improve themselves. Major goals increase the hero die by a step, allowing even stronger combinations and potentially allowing them to gain even more domains and armaments. Until they hit D12, of course. They'll need to make a final decisive choice at that part, one to either begin their death march of ascension or to carry that torch of humanity until the bitter end. THEOMACHY was a pretty fun project to work on, a bit messy to start with, but slowly as the game developed it moved from messy to intricate, as the little features began clicking together and abilities began to mesh together better. One of the few games you can, with complete confidence, try and power slam a Jotun in one session and proceed to get into a legal battle trying to defend Sekhmet from the malpractice suit due to not treating Horus's cock injury correctly. Personally, I feel it's not balanced in the slightest, but no game with this many moving parts can be really. There's a fear that there's some combination somewhere in the muck that breaks everything, but for the life of me, I can't find it actually. Luckily, others have spotted some oddities, but maybe a few extra eyes wouldn't hurt. My name is Notepad Anna, and this was THEOMACHY. If you like what I do here, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. All the links will be below. Oh, many thanks to the Celestial Plutocrats as always for continuing their patronage to keep this entire mess ascending. Godspeed and good luck.